Working with range names. Rohan recently joined as a sales manager. During his induction, he inherited all the files, including an Excel spreadsheet with sales information from all the company's 264 locations. It included granular level data, and formulas were put in place to auto-calculate sales, commissions, taxes, etc. When the agent commissions changed to 8% from the earlier 7%, Rohan realized that he would have to painstakingly scan through each formula and manually make the changes. Although headers for data were available, while using formulas, only the cell references were visible. Rohan soon realized that if he were to continue using this sales spreadsheet, he would have to edit it to include range names. Let's find out what exactly Rohan needed to do. But first, we have to understand what a range name is. Range name. First, we must understand what is a range in Excel. A range is a collection of two or more cells. They could be adjacent and vertical like this, horizontal like shown here. A range could also be rectangular like this. It could also include non-adjacent cells as we can see here. A name in Excel can be defined as a word or series of characters that denotes a cell or a range of cells. You can name a single cell by clicking on the cell and then typing in the name box like this. Or you could select a range of cells like shown here. Another way to do the same thing is by clicking on the Formula tab in the ribbon and then on Define Name. Do note, this range name applies to all the cells within the range and not if you were to click a single cell. Range name rules. There are a few rules to keep in mind while adding a name range. Begin either with a letter or the underscore character. They can't contain any spaces. Most symbols are not allowed except the underscore, period, backslash, and question mark. And lastly, maximum length of a range name cannot go beyond 255 characters. You can choose to find an already given name range in the name box by clicking the drop-down arrow to reveal all the named ranges in that worksheet. Benefits of range names. So why should you include range names in your Excel spreadsheet? What are the benefits? It is simple to use in formulas. So in this example of sales values, after you have given a range name total sales, you can use it instead of inputting the range of cells. Better than typing this formula and more identifiable. So let's use it in another formula. Let's add another column, commission value. Using a simple multiplication, we can find 7% of the value in B2 by using this formula. You can easily drag the result down the column and the commission value gets auto-filled. Absolute references. By default, named ranges use absolute references. Therefore, named ranges within formulas remain constant as the formula is copied to other worksheet locations. Name manager. Great! So now you have learned how to use name ranges and you have been using them extensively. You are now saving a lot of time. However, keeping a track of what you named, which range, is now becoming your concern. Don't worry. Excel has another feature, the Name Manager. Exactly as it is named, it is a place for managing named cells and ranges in your spreadsheet. Go to your Formula tab in the ribbon, click on Name Manager. A pop-up window will show you all the references to a cell number for each of the range names. You can add new name range by clicking on New. You also have the option to edit or delete a name range here. Additionally, you can use the filter option if required. If you use Excel worksheets extensively to track data, and especially if you use formulas or functions to analyze and draw conclusions from your data, range names can save you a lot of time. Name your most commonly used cells and ranges, use the name manager to keep track of them, and start using them in formulas. At first, it may seem like an additional step, but it is absolutely worth it.